Well, how about that? I ain't a solo operator out here at the field. I catch myself just looking around for people like, where's everybody at? I can't remember the last time that I was here alone trying to figure out which way the wind's blowing to. It's going to be a 0 night. Chef's kiss. Just want to have my wind optimal. It looks like it's probably going to go west. I expect that it's going to go west. In fact, I expect it so much I should probably park over there so that I can launch to the west. Well, I can launch to the west here. But I know there's a weird, if you get into it, oh yeah, see, I feel a little west flow. I can launch that. Of course, it won't stick around. I'm going to go ahead and set up here. I done moved once. I don't want to move again. Is it weird that I can predict the weather? The weather here at this field, I've got it. Look, it's turning west, just like I said. Nothing shows west on the forecast. Don't expect it makes me smart. I just have seen it so many times. I guess I'm a shitty observer. But when you're constantly trying to look at which way the wind's blowing, those things tend to show up. I don't plan on messing around with the phone much. I want to do a vlog tonight. Just want to talk about it for a minute. All right. Oh, wait, no, I ain't prime it yet. I ain't even prime it yet. Got the starter unplugged. Let's plug that sucker in. You know, I ain't made a para vlog in a while because of the gear. I've flown since I've made a para vlog several times. But it has been like a slight stretch through the winter here lately where I've actually not opted to fly. Instead, okay, here comes a little gust. I like it. I'm going to clip in before I pour the coals to it. Yep. Oh, a nice west wind. Let's go for it, huh? So it seems tonight that I am just uno hombre out here flying around by myself. This is the way I did it for years, guys. Before I even made videos or did training or any of the things I've done over the past decade plus, I used to just come here and fly, just like this. Oh, I see a fire burning in the distance. Smoke's just going up and vanishing. Oh, Hunter, one of my students, he bought this house over here. I think they've moved in. I'm gonna go over here and buzz it since I know who it is now. I gotta admit, I did go a little bit early. I probably could have gone later in the evening, but you know, why not? Here I am. There's still a tiny little bit of thermal fluctuation, but the sun's waning. I'd rather take the warm bumps than the cold, still air of the evening. But it's almost like I've come full, I guess maybe I have come full circle. So yeah, the whole full circle thing. I came, I practiced, I became a wealth of paramotor knowledge. I mastered the sport, so to speak, if there was ever a thing. And then started the school, built it up, topped it out, let it wane. I never did a whole lot of marketing for it. I let the YouTube channel kind of serve as the guerrilla marketing of the paramotor school. And it was never meant to be that, which I think is what made it work. Is all my content has always been genuine. If we're talking about like the new era of content creation, why don't we try to keep content AI free for the time being? I'd like to maybe people like the real stuff, right? The genuine content. I've heard that from several, watchers, that my content is genuine. And that always feel good. That's the point. I'm not trying to tell any lies or sell any wares or anything like that. I'm just out here sharing this stuff, right? And oh, what a nice day. We'll do a little pattern work down low here. See if I can't foot drag a couple of turns. Not too low. Oh yeah, very nice. Any airplanes coming? I don't see any. Let's do another one now. Oh yeah, maybe we'll get right over the edge. Thumbnail maybe? Let's think. Look what's going on with the wind flags, some weird stuff right at the Terminator. Of course, if I was really bringing it full circle, the way that I used to fly was just turn on some tunes, come out by myself, do a session. I would do maybe like 30 minutes or however much fuel I had. How much fuel do I have tonight? A half a tank, so maybe an hour and a half. So I would do like an hour of recreational practice and then like 30 minutes of approaches. Just sort of building my skill set, my ability to fly the thing without the motor, land on a spot. It's a skill, that's the first skill you should really sort of try to master. As a paramotorist is to land the thing from any situation and not worry about the motor, whether it works or not. That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is if it works, it works. But I'm not counting on it. Certainly not counting on it. Which side of the road do I want? I'll take the left. Do a little Louisiana ditch run. Haha, they honking. Fun stuff. Oh, the ditch is growing up. That makes me sad. I used to really have a lot of room here to mess about, you know? Big fish, what's that? I bet a turtle or something. You know what, on a nice calm evening like this, I should probably go into the sun and then work my way back to the field. That way I can see a little better. Makes for terrible content, but you know, it's no fun. Look, I got my sunglasses on. I'm gonna keep it low this evening. There's just no wind to speak of. We're like almost completely center of pressure. So, oh, there's a piece of PVC on the road. Might have to grab that on the way home. It's like the smoke's drifting out of the west. All right, where are we going? So if we're exploring the roots, right? If we're coming full circle and reminiscing, this field over here has some lore in that. The lone big field there with the one house in the middle of it, that fella allowed me to practice kiting back when I was learning to kite. That was a big field around here. It was kind of close to work. I could go out there on a lunch break and do some kiting. This field served as a really good location for a Southwest. I never asked him if I could fly there, but I have flown down into there, maybe done a takeoff landing, you know, like a motor out situation one time. But yeah, this field is rich with full circle historical value, if that's a thing. I don't even know what I'm rambling about, but you know, thinking about the good old days. Still fun. Back in the good old days, I would have been at work right now. Hey, what's up, y'all? I would have been at work right now for sure. Hey, is that a new driveway? I think it may be. Used to be kids at this house. They always waved at me. I don't see them anymore. They're probably older now. Yeah, they're probably grown up, moved out years ago. I've launched out of this field right over here numerous times. Probably made some videos out of there too, I'm sure. Dang, it's like rush hour over here. I feel like I'm playing Frogger. Hey, little kid. I was gonna go back and wave at them again. They went and got their little brother. Oh, they're having a good time. Giving them a little show. Playing in the median. That's the classic right there. This is like the place I fly when I come to town. It's really the only place you can. The Taco Bell sign is my sort of indicator that there's a power line right there. I can't even see it right now. I can't even see it. If I go down, maybe. Yeah, there they are. Always want to dodge that one. I've taken off out of the field next to this church before. During church, they brought everybody outside to watch me do it. To this day, though, it still feels magical to be able to do this. Fun times, man. Fun times. I sure get a kick out of it. So, there's a couple of cow factoids about this section of the world. This house right here under the trees, I actually crashed into that house and into their living room. And I've had an emergency landing in this field before, for real. My motor wouldn't crank. I landed and cranked it up and then took back off. But this was my bailout, because I knew there wasn't any power lines out here. Facts, Bo. Facts. I'm catching myself looking for the beacon, but it's gone. It's not where it used to be. I'm looking for this water tower that used to be my indicator for the airport. And the water tower's gone. They knocked it down about a month ago. But I'm catching myself lost here. Like, I see the airport. Like, I obviously figured out where I'm at. But that is a mind fuck. It's a mind fuck for real. Like, whoa, where am I? Like, all of a sudden I'm lost because there's a major landmark gone. Just gone. I've been using for decades. I got about 2 ounces of fuel left, so we'll do a flyby over here and look at where the old beacon was. They've already hauled it off. They hauled it off like the day they knocked it down. Okay, I see the beacon flashing. I do see it flashing. But, you know, it's below the trees. Like, if I was further away, I don't think I could. Huh. But the blue water tower was like, yes, there it is. That's where you go. Like, it was a visible mark. I gotta find some other visible reference. Probably these fields here, these 2 staggered fields. Hey, there's Sam. Woo! Yeah, the old water tower's right through the crack in these trees here. We should see the base any moment now. Yeah, there it is, peeking around the pines there. That's funny. That's all that's left of that thing. So I guess, you know, if we're being for real about it, I'm about to fly on a spot I've never, ever flown before. Right where this tower used to be. Like, okay, first time right here. How about that? I can't fuck around too much. I really am low on fuel. I can always throw some more in it. Go back up. If I went down right now, though, I would literally just walk to my truck. God, I've been hanging out here most of the last 20 years. And this is the first time I can remember in several of those years that it was just me. It's refreshing in a sense that, except that I'm doing a vlog, it's almost like I'm with y'all. Like I'm with the viewer right now. I'm not really alone because I'm pretty sure the camera works. I hope I don't speak too soon and it be corrupted for the first time. That's always in the back of my mind. I've got PTSD about losing video where I've just spent whole flights talking to myself for nothing. Like, why did I say all that? You know, I'm glad you guys watch. I'm glad the people who do appreciate the videos for exactly what shit they are. Thank you to you people, because there never would have been a channel or a school or Kylo Shenanigans without the few of you that are watching. You know, I always figured it would be about 50. That was my guess when I started the channel, but you know, realistically, it was thousands. And I know not everybody watches, and I don't care, but that's always just been interesting to me. This was not an approach, by the way. I just was talking, flying around. Maybe a little south in it, mostly west. Let's run it out of gas. What do you think? Couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt. Not at all. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to run it out of gas. I'm going to land while it's still daylight. That way I'm not alone out here when it's cold and dark and I got to put my stuff up all by my lonesome. So I think I'm just going to kill it and do a landing. Why not? Did I kill it too late? Oh, shit. No, I'm just kidding. I got it. No problem. I think I do. Is there not an airplane coming? I don't see one. You never know, though. They be out there. We'll do this approach right over here to the trailer. I shorted it. Not too bad, though. I was aiming for like 20 feet further. Haha. Nice work. Nice work, Kylo. You did that. Now, can you walk over to the paramotor stand without hurting yourself? It's like a race against time once the weight hits the shoulders, guys. Ha! Yeah, it's still on. How about that? It's weird being able to take the camera off and actually talk to it. That's something that I've not ever been able to do with the previous setup. That said, let me get this heavy-ass thing off. Okay, we're back to normal now. I hope you like that one. Let's see, show you how the helmet comes off. New strap. So yeah, I'm going to put all this stuff up and then go home with a hint of sunset remaining, if I will. That was a fun flight. Obviously, this is the sweet spot, but it's been a fun flight. I enjoyed that. Glad you went along with me. It's my first vlog where I know that the stuff actually works. The mic, the helmet, like the paramotor, like it was all in good working order. Finally, everything came together. I was able to do a pair of, man, I really want to go back, but I'm not. I know where to cut my losses. I probably would end up hurt if I went back up again. But I hope you like that one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys real soon in the next one. Much love, y'all. Kyle out.